Hello, 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 hello. Peace and blessings to all the melanated family out there and everywhere you are. I'm hoping that you guys are having such a blessed day. I'm hoping that you guys are overcoming this demon that is hitting us all across the nation. Hello, Miss Grandy. Hey, afternoon. Hope your Sunday is well. Yes, and I hope your Sunday is well also. Most of the times I like to come on Sundays because, I like to give the other conscious community people their chance to, actually wake us up. You hear me? So I am not about the views. I am about people. And I want you guys to understand I am about my people. I'm probably one of the most different people that you ever probably found out here on these YouTube streets. And I want you to understand that I am not about negativity. I am not about a team. I'm about building us back together as a nation of people. I want you to understand that I am not friends with certain groups of people. I hold my stance on this. I like certain people in the nation. I stand up and I like certain people in the nation. But I am not a person who is part of a team. What I am is about the Aborigine people of the nation, the so-called African Americans that have been lied to, okay? Yes, I have a couple of YouTube friends that I like. Yes, yes, and I like their content, and I like them as a person. But this is bigger than them. And I want you to understand this is bigger than them. And what I believe in is bigger than me. It's bigger than me. Peanut Nola 504 stands for the people and not for himself. I am the people's, and that's what I stand for. I don't have friends in these YouTube streets because these YouTube streets tend to I have family in these YouTube streets. Because when you deal with friends, Friends turns to enemies quick. They turn to enemies because they want certain views. And I don't give a damn about a view. I don't follow people for views. I follow people for truth. That's what I look for. What could we do to get out of our captivity? I could give a care over less of your ability to hate each other. I don't care about hate. I am not here to tear down a black woman. I am not here to tear down a black man. So if you come into this channel, you will understand that I am an uplifter of the black man. I am a lifter of the black woman, as she is our chiefess, as he is our chief. What could we do to become a better nation of people? And that's what I state. We have to understand that those who are at home, trapped at home because they can't work, for those who are at home because of their circumstance, they can't work right now because of what's going on with the coronavirus. I want you to know, keep your head up, people. I want you to keep your head up because your day is coming. You're coming. And I want you to understand that the darkness will not always be in your future. I know it's hard right now for the industry of the food industry and the restaurants, for those who work their ass off, provide people to eat. But your time is coming. This is the awakening of the Most High. I am not religious. I am spiritual. I want you to understand the difference between being religious and being spiritual. It's a totally different thing. Religious believes in images. Spiritual believes in the atmosphere of life. I trust in the Most High because he wakes me up every day to believe in me, that we are gods, but we are not the God. That we are gods, but we are not the God. So many of us want to be the God, but we are not that. We are the servants of the God, the Most High. And the things that you seek and you see every day in your life, and you wonder why things are crumbling across of your path. You're wondering why your life seems to not be evolving to the person that you should be. You're wondering why you're not going to be who you should be, because you have lost your faith. Somewhere in your life, you have lost your faith. This coronavirus is nothing but a test. And we're going to overcome this test. And that's what you have to understand, overcoming this test. Because we got to go back to what our ancestors have taught us. Our ancestors have taught us to overcome circumstances. But when you don't believe, you believe in what the media say. When you don't believe, you believe what others have said. We were brought here for great things. You see the things that are happening with 5G and all these things. We got to get back to nature. The sickness that is killing us right now is because we're not into nature. Our ancestors have taught us how to use our ability to use fruits and vegetables, our abilities to use herbs and spices. The plan is there for you, but are you there for the plan? Because you are what you eat. You are what you eat. When you eat the red meat, it's of you. Understand that. We can defeat this together. Yes, there are people that are dying, and it's attacking our elderly people. But once you give up hope of the Most High, you might as well give up on yourself, because the Most High is you. The Most High lives within your bloodstreams. He lives within you. How you doing? Peace and blessings. Hope everything is well. It is a beautiful Sunday. Sunday evening. I say it's 3:26 in the evening. And I have told people, I said, when you start looking to sell, you don't care about nothing else. Blue rain in the house. Blue rain is in the house. And I have told people, I said, what is your purpose in here? We always like to talk about the negativities. We like to talk about bad things. We like to talk about gossip. But what about the positives of your life? What is good in your life? What motivates you to get up every day and being you? Because being you is special. Yes, we love every now and then. We tend as humans, we love to see a little bit of negativity. As humans, we thrive on negativity. But what is good about you? What is good about you? And what are you doing in the conscious community to make your life and others better? We have so many conscious community people who are battling each other. They're tearing each other down. And they are not helping others. What is it to you? Why are you here? Are you here to be special people as the Most High made you to be? To share off good deeds? Or are you here to make a mockery of yourself? What are you teaching in the conscious community? Are we teaching divine of I like dividing, and when I tell people, I say many times we see people, it doesn't matter of what you believe or what are you learning from these YouTube streets. What are you here for? And you have to ask yourself, what are you learning from these people? Are you learning to be more angrier? Are you learning to be more hatred? Do you hate yourself? Because the Most High said you can't love nobody till you love you. You can't build bridges with anybody till you love you. Why are you in these YouTube streets? You're waiting for the next gossip to come out here to tear another melanated person down? Are you here to build bridges? And you have to ask yourself, why are you here in these YouTube streets? I didn't come here to make friends. I came here to build bridges to help my people. When you're here to help your people, you don't give a damn about a view. Views don't define who you are. And that's the problem with us today. We're worrying about the wrong shit in this world. Are we teaching our kids the right meaning of love? Because every time I see in these YouTube streets, we teach nothing but hate. We're in a gossip group. Why did you build your channel? Did you build it for you? Or did you build it to make others mindful of the truth of the world? I can only have 2 or 3 people watch me, and I don't give a damn. But them 2 or 3 people know that I'm real. They know that I'm real, and I stand consistently on the things that I teach. You can't love nobody till you love you first. We have hurt women out there. We have broken men out there. But we worrying about other people's channel. We worrying about other people's channel. We're worrying about who has the better channel. But who has the better facts? Who is going to lead you to the righteousness? Who talking the sense? We worrying about teaming up to dog the next black man, while the white man is laughing at you. Are you real or are you fake? To have a team, I have certain people I deal with that I believe in the same agenda or what I believe in. We always trying to take down nature bitch. We always trying to take down the cult leader because we didn't find it normal. We didn't find it normal. But we're losing ourselves. We're losing who we are. We are losing the fact that we are the Most High's greatest ever ability of people. Every time I listen to this sister Fundi speak, and somebody had the audacity to lead her. I don't see nothing cult about her. I see nothing but truth. I see that we throw nothing but slander on people that we don't even know. We try to hurt people, love to hurt people. Because you become a threat when you teach the truth. You become a threat. Esther Fundi was one of the only ones that I reached out to, and I asked for an interview, and she was the jumped out and told me. I would love it. The little YouTuber. It's not even about the views. It's about what you love. It's what you love. And what you learning. What is your experience of learning something? What do you learn when you in these YouTube streets? What are you here for? Are you here for yourself? Are you here to learn the truth about what the facts are? I follow several people. I'm not a part of a team. I'm not a part of a team. I'm not a part of a team. I'm part of the righteousness. The things that we teach of the goodness of the Most High. And sometimes we get too twisted. We get too twisted on what we supposed to be here for. We are here to bring the melanated people and everybody else into the light. But we are all about the views as a nation or people. And we got to understand that you will not succeed thinking about you. It's not about you. You want to come in these YouTube streets talking about you are the divine nature, but you ain't the divine of shit. Look at yourself and the things that you do and how the people listen to you. Hold yourself accountable. And we don't as a nation of people. We are our own destruction. Hate. We are haters. And we don't even know it. You worrying about somebody else's life, what they doing, and the things that they're doing. They're building. Why don't you just join on and stop being a hater, and maybe that person will receive something and help you build. You don't gain people by destroying them. You don't gain nothing by destroying them. Melanated people, we're supposed to be one as a nation. But we are being laughed upon by all cultures and all the people that are watching us. We will never be big. We will never get to where we need to get until we understand who we are. Hurt people loves to hurt. And hurt people shall fall. They shall fall. I can only be who I am. I can only be who I am. I would love if anybody wants to come on. This is a free day. I want you guys to be able to come on, and I'm about to move on for a second. Give me a break. But for those, I'm going to give the link. I would love to have somebody come on today in the room. Come on in the room, and I want you to be able to say what's on your mind. So give me a second. I'm going to give you guys a link, and I want you guys to come on, and let's talk about this. Let's talk about what's going on in this dirty sector of so-called conscious community. DJ. He's still alive. Testing 1, 2, 3. I'm back on. I would, like I said, I have just gave the link for those who want to come on. This is a great Sunday. This is what I like to do, and this is what I want you to understand is what are you on YouTube for? What are you on YouTube for? Are you here to provide mess to the nation? Are you here to build with the nation? I want you to understand that I'm here to build. I want to know what is your problem, this community people. I want to understand you guys. I want to understand that why are we bringing the hood in the YouTube streets? I want to understand these things. Because what we are doing, we are tearing each other down. We may not know what we're doing, but we are tearing people down. Hello.
Peace and blessings, brother. How you doing?
Girl, I want to tell you how I am dearly thankful for you. And you have given me the confidence. And I have watched you over the time that you have been on. You matter of fact, shoot, in Crystal Hill. This is how long I have been going through this time, and I have been watching you, and you have been sincere. This is what I have in me. I watch this. I don't see you. I always see you in your own program and the things that you're doing, what you teach to your tribes, and what you're teaching to the nation. And I seen people hating on you, and I'm trying to figure out why. You have done nothing but good works. Your growth. Listen, for those who watching, sister, she grows her own vegetables. She grows her own flowers. She grows her own nation. What she has done, it has to be commended. And I followed and I started doing it myself. And with the things that you have done, there has to be a hand clap and a praise somewhere. What is wrong with these people? Why do they hate on you? Why? What is going on with us? And I'm going to be quiet while you talk.
You know, brother, I can't tell you another person's motive. The only thing I can tell you with honesty is where I'm coming from. I wish I could. If I could tell you that I could heal it, but I can't because who knows? The only thing that I can do is do my best. And it's up to everybody else to interpret it the way they want to interpret it. Everybody ain't gonna like me. I don't care how much good I do. Everybody's not gonna love me just because I do bad either. That's just the law. And I'm learning to live in that law without emotional attachment to it. Okay, somebody's upset. Somebody's gonna always be upset, good or bad. People mad at God right now. What God do?
Wow. Wow.
They
You
say
you
God
know
is good and ticked off at God. You mad at good or you mad at God? Which one?
you're one of the most realest people I have ever met because I tell you this, man. Whew, you're not a person of views, and I want you to understand this. When I first started into these YouTube streets, I only had 80 subscribers, and I could sit here and tell you, you were one of the people that reached out to me, and I always admired the things about you. I didn't get into this. I didn't get into this for subscribers. I got in this for awareness. And what I learned from you is, you've been like teaching things from sight, not just from voice. You've been teaching things from sight. You didn't just talk about the things that you're doing. You're holding these conferences, the things that you've been doing, and from city to city, and the things that you've been doing. And I can't believe somebody called you a call, and I'm not going to call out their names because I ain't a part of that. I'm not a part of these other people and these teaming up against each other. And I have never, I don't have a dislike for anybody. I want people to understand that. I'm not a teammate of anybody. I want people to understand that I'm in here for the truth. And you are one of the people that I can sit here and say that has been actually teaching us something that we can actually grow with. And you do know my platform is Aboriginal. You do know that I have nothing against African people, that I teach about the slave trade, and the things that I teach about is that all of us didn't come from the African, land base. I believe that the beginning came from Africa. I do believe that the beginning come from Africa. I'm talking about the bone structures of our people, and you just look like so much of the Amek. You look so much man, I tell you, it bleeds through you, and I just admire your truth. You look like the chiefess of the land, and I see so much disrespect from other conscious community people, and they say so many things. They're worrying about your platform, the things that you've done to grow your channel, and nobody you didn't put a gun to nobody's head. I think enjoy your content and they want to donate to you because you show the ability to make people happy. And I'm one of them people. And I want you to understand, don't let people take you down because these ass bitches, and I'm not talking about everybody, because when we take down a black woman, the melanated the queen of the world, we are destroying ourselves. Haters gonna hate, but they can never be the teachers that you do. I'm like, wow. You taught me on so much stuff, and I'm like, wow, I cannot believe that you haven't been out here longer than that.
Brother, I can't I can't call them that. I wish I could, but I can't. And I can't condemn my sister or my brother because I called it at the beginning that before this ended, the good guys would be the bad guys and the bad guys would be the good guys. I called that at the beginning. The villains would be the heroes and the heroes would be the villains. It's all equaled out. I can't call my sisters out of their name because that would lower me and it would lower them. And to be who I am, I can't do it. I can't do it anymore and not hold to what I believe.
It's okay. It's okay.
They are human. And we're all hurt. And we're all trying to get to a place where we feel safe and we feel like we have some degree of control, even if that's over
Yes.
somebody else. I don't have that need.
I believe you.
I don't I don't have the need to control the narrative. I leave that in God's hands. God knows best.
Yes.
I don't feel the need to control another person's narrative because that would limit the very uniqueness of who they are. And who am I to do that when my teacher gave me freedom to be who I am,
Yes.
what I am, in the way that I
Yes.
am? I have that freedom, so I have to give that freedom to my sister and my brother, even if that freedom means they have to have their hands around my neck. No problem. I don't choke easy. My teacher taught me a whole lot of tricks on how to breathe in different ways. But, sister or brother, if that is the way that you need to have control of your situation, is the apparent control of me, have it.
Yes.
Because that's an illusion too.
Yes, it is.
And who am I to be upset with that when I understand it?
That's the food and feed. One of your journeys and that one of your success. I call you the Lion Slayer. And one of your journeys and some of the things that I stated in you and what I saw was a woman that was very powerful, very strong advocate for women and showing women how to be women and not be a lower self. And what I saw you when I saw you challenge Nature Boy, it was outstanding. And when I tell you what I saw from the outside was a woman that was in charge, and you had facts, and you were killing him with so many facts. And I want to ask you a question. What motivated you to join in that?
I saw a piece that Nature Boy did on allowing his son to play with his penis. His words, not mine.
Yes.
I was so outraged. I was livid. And I did some more research and I found Ashe Divine, Marwan Tumadachi, Edit God, and this sister named Ma'at Laws. Those were the first four people in the sector that I began listening to on this brother. So the one that I resonated with the most, and it was because I had a message for her, was Ashe Divine. And my message for her, and it wasn't from me, it was from my intuition, was to give her an idea on how to run a business, just a blueprint. And I did interject myself into her life in doing that. Then I took off for Nature Boy. And it wasn't that I wanted to take him down. I wanted to put the teachings side by side because he was rolling into my domain and misrepresenting it.
Yes.
So I wanted to set the record straight from my domain. Nobody else's lane, just mine. And that's how it's pretty much rolled since then. I found a niche and I took it and I ran it.
When I watched that, it I did a video, and it was a video about you in Nature Boy, and I actually, if you ever get a chance, take a look at it. I call it the Lion Slayer, and I was so impressed by your work and some of the things how you was able to kill him with the knowledge, and you destroyed him with the knowledge. And I talk about strong Black women. Sometimes we underestimate the power of Black women. And because the Black woman, the closest thing to the child is the Black woman. You got to understand that that relationship that the kids get is with the Black woman, okay, or with the woman in general. The kid gets that nurturing part in the body before they even come out. They are able to listen to their mother singing to them.
Yeah.
So these are the tokens things that I tell people when you are whatever you do, when you cuss and you go through that experiences in your life, you affect that child. Whatever
Yeah.
you do as a woman, you are affecting that child, which that's the reason why I look at women as being a goddess. Because they have
Mhm.
the to talk to their children, the ability to mold that kid. And I want to tell you some of the great things that I learned from you is being a person that seeks the light of healing. Even when you go through hard times, you healed. You have been through some bad things. You have told us in your life. You have been through some struggles in your life, but you overcame these things in your life because you are a strong Black, a goddess, a chiefess. And I am so grateful to you.
That had support of strong Black men.
Go ahead. I was waiting for you to do it.
I I cannot take my place without him being in his.
Melvin Brown in the house.
I yes, I was an overachiever. Yeah. But like every other Black kid in the hood, I could say that I had direction, but I didn't. And I just so happened to come across a man who saw at least some potential in me enough to give me his secrets.
That's right.
And I had another Black man that loved me until I loved myself.
Amen. It's okay, sweetie. It's okay.
And between these two Black men, I got the freedom to grow into who I potentially was. Because it could have easily gone the other way. I could have missed this man. I could have missed both of them and not been this person. But because of their love, their care, their concern, their ability to see, and I always say this, their ability to see the sugar in the shit. Oh, country.
You ain't never lied.
Country turn. They were able to see the sugar in the shit and developed me. And I will always say that it takes the male and the female to get either one of them to their full potential. Period. It took two men to undo the damage that 15 men had done in my life. So
That's interesting. That's very interesting.
I never underestimate the power that any black man has to heal any black woman. Period.
Oh my God, you got you. That's right. You got me got tears in my eyes. I want you to understand that I saw you follow Eliana in which is AKA Velvet, and
Yep.
I seen the hurt that you see that you believed in Velvet at one time. You believe that Velvet just being manipulated at one time. You believe that she could overcome her demons. And you realize at some point that Velvet was the problem. How did
Yep.
you get to that point?
Nature Boy did a live where she was ready to go. She was ready to go. And he got right up behind her and he literally started talking right here in the nape of her neck, right there. And her colors change. People talk about seeing auras and all this good stuff. And I did a whole live on that. Him talking right into the nape of her neck. And it every vampire movie I have ever seen, every succubus movie I have ever seen, and any Satan has talked me into it picture that I have ever seen has that influence sitting right in the nape of your neck. It is
Wow.
a classic I am gone picture. And I knew right then she had jumped down the rabbit hole with it willingly. No matter what she
Wow.
did, leave or come back, she was under the influence. It was a done deal.
You are one of the people that outlined the fact that true. And I want to tell you because I follow you. This is how much I read you. And you that's what I'm telling you. I watch you, okay? And you were one of the people that outlined it true on when he was admitting, when he was talking about his experiences with his sister and the things that he was doing with his sister. And I thought it was unbelievable. I thought that, man, you should be a prosecutor. You should be a person that can put these scumbags in jail because you like tore the drawers off this guy. And I was like, wow. So with that true, that was like more than just Nature Boy putting him up to the top.
He was coming from memory and not from a story. He was telling a memory, not a story. Memories come from different places in the brain and it emits a certain frequency which produces a certain color. People talk
Wow.
about seeing colors. I actually do. So
That's right. That's right.
a story emits pastels because it's not something that's really concrete. But a memory produces primary colors. And when he tells that story, the sound of his voice is so flat, so to speak. It doesn't wobble. A pastel wobbles. A primary color holds a tone. As he tells that story, he holds a tone. He meant that. That happened. That thing about memory, oh, I was just playing, that really didn't happen. No, bruh. No, bruh. Good luck with that.
Wow. Wow. I tell you this. I tell you this. you're like a firecracker, and I think that they're trying to take you down because you become. I think every time we get a leader and they get to a certain point, I think that when you get to that highest peak, I think that they all try to make a takedown of that person. And matter of fact, I think that we have some feminine males, and I'm not gonna call no names because I don't even know these people. Okay, when you got a male that is strictly coming after a woman and stating about your life and talking about how you're getting donations, and it's the bullshit that makes me mad is these people are getting donations themselves, and they have the audacity to worry about what the fuck in your pocket. They're worrying about what the fuck is going in your pocket. And I'm sorry, my nation of people, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to say it. We have so many people that are dirty in these conscious community streets. You're worrying about this young lady who is actually bringing, is like, inspiring us to do better. I don't see nothing fucking cult about that. I don't. I don't see nothing about a person that's telling us that we should live righteously and we should live right. It's not cult. What's cult is you don't have the same energy or the same problem when you see nature bum out here molesting these young girls and these young boys. But you learn about Fundi Fee, who's out here actually teaching. What the fuck she doing? What is she messing over? Who is she molesting? And this is the thing that gets me ungoddamn, and I'm sorry, I get mad when I see a person of righteousness that's leading us in the right direction, and you trying to tear that person out. But yet, you have no problem with Nature Bum. Half of you guys know him, and he's in the state. He did all that shit out there while he was out there in Mexico, wherever the hell he was. He's here now. And I didn't see none of you guys when he was in New York and he was out there walking the streets. All you guys ain't had no heart to tear this motherfucker down. I'm sorry. And I'm giving it real facts. And you got this lady out here teaching and molding, teaching us how to grow our own vegetables, our own food, lifting us up as a nation of people, but you're trying to tear that down. Fuck out of here. I'm sorry that for
Don't be
those who
sorry,
don't,
brother. Speak
I'm
your
sorry,
truth.
but it does not, I don't understand. Make me understand. Make me understand why we tend to lower ourselves to the lowest of the people. And we don't see the good of the people that's doing righteous. And the things that you have done has to be commended. It's on my channel, and I'm going to commend it. I'm going to commend it. And if people want to unfollow me because I'm talking to Fundi, well, you ain't never been, you don't understand me in the first place. You don't know what I am standing for. I don't want your channel. I don't want your follow, your subscription. I'll be good at 400. I'm here for the nation of our people. And that's what I'm here for. I am here for my people. And I can give a damn about who don't like it. King World in the house, one of the soldiers that allow everybody to say what they have to say. And I'm telling you, Fundi Feet, you keep doing what you do.
Yes, sir.
I'm quiet, sister. Go ahead.
You know, brother, it comes down to conditioning. We're conditioned to keep one another at a particular level and not allow any of us to rise too high, to be too proud,
Right.
or to be too free, or to be to themselves. And when I say not to themselves as alone, but you're not supposed to be yourself. You're supposed to stay in your place.
Right.
And I'm a Black woman. So that goes double for me, and when I demanded that I get that 8,000 before I talk to Nature Boy, I was told I wasn't worth it.
That's right.
Who was I? Who was I to ask for that? The lie began right then because I asked for what I said I was worth. That's what wasting my time was worth. This is why,
I mean,
I stayed to
wow,
myself
you
so
got me so
long in this game.
overwhelmed, man. Wow, you got me so overwhelmed because I sit here and I think about it, and I'm so glad Mr. World News is here because I want to tell you this. I am so happy that World News stand up for Jazzy because when I see Diva Tomboys come on, and this is just what I see from a distance. If you felt something bad about another conscious community person, and he put y'all to make a difference. He didn't put y'all on a stage where he wanted mess. He was trying to get y'all to clear y'all differences. And what I was seeing from that notion, that person didn't want to come on. And what I see out of you and the things that you have done, I don't even see why that people even hate on you. Why could anybody not like you? I don't even understand. I don't understand
You know
why would
what?
a person not like you.
You know, you, you know what? I mean, you know what, Nola? Because let's go and clear some stuff up. Can World News come on the panel?
I'm waiting on it right now. Mr. World News, could you come on the panel right now? Uh, where I will, I think
I
I
mean,
just gave the
it's
link.
not a demand, it's a question. I'm not
I would
demanding,
love
it's a
for Mr.
question.
World to come on. Hold on 1 second. Give me a 1 second, you guys. I would love for World to come on. Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm about to get
Oh, no
Mr.
problem.
I'm trying to see if I can get World News on here. Give me 1 second. To the panel. If I could get Mr. World News, if anybody see World, inbox World, and see if we can get him on with Sister Fundi Fee. We would love to have Miss Meat. Could you come on to the panel? I would also want Miss Meat to come on to the panel. Okay. But anyway, we'll wait. But back to you and I and the discussion with you and I want you to
Yes, sir.
understand that that I don't know about all these beefs. Some of the things that's going on, I am a neutral person when it comes down to all these things that you see in the conscious community. Ms. Meat will be on in a couple of seconds, and we will it's time for us to clear this conscious community beef. It's time, and I really think I assist. I really think it's time for everybody to understand to come together. I seen the things that goes on with Mr. Tommy. You know who I'm talking about, Tommy. And then you know also the things that go on. I think it's time for us to come together. And for those who with us, and those who not, or whatever. You know. So I'm just the bottom line is I am a neutral person. I know you know that.
Yes,
I
sir.
don't have no favors and all this other stuff. So this is as neutral you can get. When it comes down to me, I'm a person of I love all you guys. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have nothing, but I have my personal love for you because I know what we have been doing together. I know what I've seen on your channel for a long time. Your channel is what I want to be sometime in the future, whatever. But what I'm talking people about eating vegetables and learning about the stuff that you talk about, man. It ain't just talking about I'm just being real. We got King on here. We got the King, Mr. World News. World News is in the building. I want you guys to press these likes because I got World News in here. Lord,
What's good with it, family?
What's
that's why
up,
I love
world?
this.
All right, what's going on with it? How y'all doing, man? What's going on?
Okay, the sis want to talk to you right now, and I just thought this was a great time for you guys to have this conversation. So Fundi Fee, Sister Fundi Fee wants to have a conversation with you, Word, on my platform. So are you okay with that?
Oh yeah, I'm cool.
I'm
Peace,
quiet, you
world. How
guys.
you doing?
Okay, I'm good. How are
Very
you?
good. Oh shit, I'm blessed, brother.
Indeed.
Um, as far as I'm concerned, what happened between you and I when we were talking about getting the Nature Boy debate going,
Right.
and I was in my live trying to figure out where it would happen, and you turned around, went to your platform, and the story got flipped. My question is, now mind you, how did that take place, brother? Because that opened the door for so much crap to come in my direction that wasn't true. It was
Okay.
ridiculous.
Okay. I'm explaining to you, right? This how it happened. All right.
Hold
I
on, bro.
was.
You
Oh,
went
okay.
to
I
video.
thought you
I'll
was
go to
finished.
video too.
Okay. Yeah. I thought you was finished or whatever. Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Oh no, I'm done. I'm done.
Okay. Now this was the
I'll leave
science
the
right
video.
here. Yeah, this was the science right here. I had went to Nature Boy and I had asked him on whether or not, you know what I'm saying, if he was willing to debate me. So he said, well, I don't have nothing to debate you about. I said, well, I know somebody that's talking about debating you right now. So then I came to your chat, and when I left the comments in your chat, you was like, okay, yeah, that's what's up, but this is what I'm doing. And then you said that you would rather have that debate on a larger platform. That's what happened. And I was like, where's the larger platform? I was like, where is that at? I mean, like, I was trying to figure it out because then you said that, somewhere like Sinetta or whatever. And I'm like, well, I wouldn't like, well, me personally, I wouldn't like to have a debate on that level of platform. You feel what I'm saying? I would rather have it like on a platform like mine where I say, well, all right, I'm about to mute up and I'm going to bounce. That's how that go. You feel what I'm saying? Now, as far as somebody being added into the live streams, that will be the only thing that I would do. That's what I stated. And then after that, that's when I stated how I felt about that. Hold up. Am I muted? Can y'all hear me?
Oh no, I can hear you fine. I'm
Okay.
just
Okay.
giving
I
you
hear
guys the
you. I'm just
opportunity to talk.
keeping myself muted
I
until
will
you're
not
done.
interrupt you guys.
Okay. You don't have to mute yourself. Yeah, I'm good now. Yeah, that's what happened.
Okay. For the record, brother, I didn't say larger platform. I said neutral platform. Somebody that didn't have a dog in the race. That's what I said.
Okay.
Nor did I know that you had already said something to Nature Boy about it. I
Oh, yeah.
didn't know that I'm
Oh,
sorry.
yeah, at the time I had stated that within your chat, but like when I read like all of the comments that's in my chat, despite how many people that's in there or how fast that it is, and that's what I was stating to you, that I had already inboxed him. He had already agreed. That's why I screenshotted it and posted it. That's what I was saying. Like he was willing to do the debate. So I was like, what is the whole thing with the $8,000? I was like, well, you ain't got to do that. You ain't got to pay me nothing. I was like, I'll post his cash app as well as yours or whatever, and boom, y'all just go edit. Because at the time, I already knew that he was fraud. Like I say, I've been knew you before YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, all this other stuff. When I seen you on live on YouTube, I was like, oh, damn, Fundi on YouTube. You know, I know you from Facebook. So that's why I was like, what the hell is this? So I was like, okay, all right, then cool. But then I took it like a slap in the face because I'm like, well, what other platform, you know, would be more suitable for that? But now what you're saying about having a neutral platform, it was already neutralized, being that he already agreed, because at the time he was badly in need of views any damn way. That's all it ever been about. The views with him. That's all it been about. You know that. Come on, man. That's why he go to everybody platform. Where do he always go when he get in trouble? Where do he go when he always get in trouble? Sinetta. So why would we want to go to Sinetta's platform? That's like saying you and Nature Boy debating on Tommy's platform. What kind of sense does that make? That don't make sense. I know what's going on. That's like you and Nature Boy debating on Pharaoh's platform. He don't know what's going on. He got other stuff that he report and what he talk about. I respect his movement and what he doing, but he don't sit back and watch stuff like me and O'Neal TV. You feel what I'm saying? He know who Pharaoh is, but I'm just saying, like, I had the platform for that at the time. That's what I'm saying. Like when Sinetta had 1K, when Sinetta had 1K, I had 900 people in my chat. So that wasn't no thing with somebody that had a neutral or a bigger platform. That's in my opinion. Now, as far as if we're having a conversation now, for you to say, okay, well, brother, you know, I think what, you know, that was, you know, totally, you know, it was kind of torn out of proportion, or, you know, blew all out of proportion or whatever. Yeah, I'm man enough, you know what I'm saying, to say that. But the thing about it is, I've already said all of this. I got it recorded. I stated it on live, and then I recorded and uploaded it just so that if something like this took place, I'll be able to play it. So let me get my other phone and I'll play it now, and I'll let you hear when I had explained all of this in like proper detail. And then I said, well, hey, you know what I'm saying, I apologize to you, sister, for anything that might have got misconstrued. That's why I wasn't even thinking about anything like that.
I love this.
Yeah, I don't be thinking about stuff like that.
One thing I learned about you, World, one thing I learned about you is the fact that you are a person, man, that you try to bring people together. And I think that in these YouTube streets, I think that some of us it can be misinterpreted in a lot of things of what we say. A lot of things that we do, it can be misinterpreted. And I can tell you this, man, this is a great bill. You guys are so stronger together than apart. You guys are so stronger together than apart. This is my opinion.
Oh, that's facts. And like I say,
I'm gonna keep quiet, y'all.
Yeah, and you know, even with that being said, around the time, you know, when all of this took place, I only seen it as being just that. Now, I will say something on the lines of that I did have people that called themselves attacking me and getting at me off of the strength of you. You see what I'm saying? So when I seen that, I was like, well, damn, well, I know her from Facebook. So it ain't like, you know, she needs somebody to be, you know, fighting her battles and stuff like that and all that. But that's what I got, you know, as opposed to me continuously reporting on a fucking cult leader and talking about him like damn everybody else. Or, you know, like some people talk about Cardi B, some people talk about Nicki Minaj, you know, like Tasha K do. Everybody do that stuff. And that's what I'm saying. I report on Nature Boy. So everybody that was within the community, that's my job to report. That's why I have interviewed as many people as I have thus far, not sitting here looking for any accolades, but it's just the truth. That's all it's about. To me, anyway. At the end of the day, I don't sit back and say I dislike Master Fundi or I'm beefing with Master Fundi. I be coming to your channel. When you be live, I'll be listening to you. I don't be commenting because I know you don't like, you know, from things in the past what took place between me and you. But yeah, I can tell you, trust me, I can even tell you about your live from what was that? I think it was 15 or 16 hours ago. I listen to everybody's live stream. You see? So that never was a thing. At the end of the day, look here. When I take a shower and when I lay down, I don't think about nobody on this motherfucker. I'm being straight up about that shit. And I hate to say it like that, but I don't think about not one of these motherfuckers on here. The only way I think about somebody if they done told me that there's some stuff that's going on in their life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the brother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to Mike. Mike told me he was going through a situation the other day, and I'm like, yo, let me check on him and see what's good. But other than that, I don't be tripping on none of that stuff right there. None of that. Yeah, none of that. So
I'll tell you, I love both of you guys, man. You know, that's why I told people, I said, I was one of these guys, all right, that I'm in the middle of a lot of this stuff when it comes down to certain content. I don't voice I'm a part of the Beam team. Yes, I am. If you would like Mr. King, and I'm a part of Food and Feed's crew. I love all you guys, and I'm not gonna have me. What I'm not going to do. I am the content of bringing us together. I don't give a shit about nobody else but you guys. I love you guys and what you guys are doing. If anybody want to just unsubscribe to me because I love both of you guys, and I'm not going to play the fence. I'm not going to do it. And the thing is, I learned so much from you guys, man. And world. I come into your content, into your inbox on Instagram. Fundi Feed, I'm always talking to you. I'm playing a fair role, and I'm not gonna sit here and have a favoritism, and that's between you guys. I love both of you guys, okay? So that's my brother and my sister right here. So I want you guys to know that. I love you guys, and we are stronger with you guys together. If you guys are not together, we weak there, in my opinion. You heard? So that's just me. So I love you guys, and I'm going to sit here and be quiet and let you guys keep going because this is the shit that you were trying to do with Jazzy G and the Convoys. This is all you was trying to do, my brother.
That's it.
This is all you was trying to do. You was trying to build a bridge that somebody couldn't do.
That's it. And then it was going to be after that. Then you guys can do whatever you want to do. It ain't got nothing to do with Jazzy being from North Carolina. I'm her staying in North Carolina, me being from North Carolina and all that stuff. It didn't have nothing to do with that. That had everything to do with people asking like, yo, man, why they keep going? Like, why they keep talking about each other? And I'm just like, okay, well then I'm gonna hold this neutral platform for you to be able to do so. You see, and that got blown out of proportion. Like other things have been blown out of proportion. I get that. You feel me? It ain't meant for everybody to chop it up. It ain't meant for everybody to come to that supreme understanding. That's why I keep it moving. I got to stay consistent with what I do. Because if I sit back and I be worrying about how they feel or what the hell that they doing, I ain't gonna never get no damn well. So, when it presents itself as like right now, this is when we talk about it. So let's talk about it. Okay, Master Fundi. So is there anything else, aside from me? You know what I'm saying? With these receipts that I'm about to play, I mean, is there anything else, you know what I'm saying, that's like within the confines of any of this that you may have confused or you might got a misunderstanding of or a misimpression of about my standing towards you? Because if I feel any kind of way about you disliking you, I don't even think you would have came to my chat the other night, even though I said that anybody can come there and chat. You feel what I'm saying? That would be crazy, right?
Well, brother, I feel comfortable going wherever I go. So I'm gonna put that right there. But as far as misconstrued or misconstrued about anything, first, I want you to know that when you popped out of my life, I felt so bad because I knew right then that there was going to be this huge misunderstanding and nobody could stop it and it wouldn't be able to be stopped for a while. I'm going to say my intentions were never for you to feel like I slapped you in the face. Because again, it wasn't about a bigger platform. It was about a neutral platform. So that was the misunderstanding right there. So everything else is kind of null and void unless that can be understood right there. I don't do that. Not to my brothers. Never would. not my intention. My intention was to pull a smaller channel up through us. That was my intention. But you had another one that I knew nothing about, like you knew nothing about mine, nor did we ask. We have to do better with each other, male and female, old and young, because everybody has their agenda, but nobody's talking. Even when somebody is talking for understanding, everybody's running their own agenda.
I want to tell you guys that for those who watching, I'm on live with the Beam Team, the founder of the Beam Team, and the Foot on Your Next Squad. If I got it right, Fundi Fee and Mr. World News. For those, if you're in the chat, please press a like to this channel or press a dislike to this channel. You don't have to like it or dislike, but please press something. Thank you guys. I'm back to listen. Go ahead.
I have never heard this apology. I never have. If I had, maybe it'd be a little different. So I would like to hear it. Please, sir.
Okay, let me pull this up on my other phone. You can keep talking because this is kind of wild to me. I mean, especially after all of the people that subscribed to you that didn't tell you this. I thought you heard this. I thought I stated this. I think I even made a post stating this before. I even put it on Instagram too. Yeah, I put it on the gram and everything. That's why I'm like, for you to think that I got some ill will. Why would you even think that I got some ill will towards you? Let me ask you that from the beginning anyway. Why do you think I'm mad at you?
Brother, here's the thing. If you said by incident that you thought I slapped you, you would treat me in such a manner that I hurt you, and you did. That's why.
I'm lost right now. So you saying from way back then, you saying right now at this point in time, you feel the exact same way that when the incident left, and the only thing that I did was leave your chat room simply because you were not in agreement with me telling you that Nature Boy had already consented to the debate. Is that what you're saying? Because if
No,
so, I'm
sir.
lost. What do you mean?
No, sir, because I didn't know anything about that until right now.
I put it in your chat. I put it in your chat. That's what I'm saying. We were talking back and forth to each other during your live stream.
Well, brother, I can honestly tell you, if that's what you thought you communicated to me, that's not what I got out of it.
So you was just talking to just.
So what it sounded like is that you guys that it's a misinterpretation, and what it sounds like that she didn't. She didn't grasp what you were saying, and you didn't grasp what her saying. So it sounds like you guys
can I
got the wrong.
Can I interject for a second, brother? I don't mean to cut you off on your channel, but it's
I'm quiet. I yield to you.
It's a person in your chat room that's named Lily Rose. I'm thinking that comes to Fundi channel. She got a lot to say. Would you like to come up here and talk? Because you're saying stuff about I left mad. I didn't leave mad. I'm a channel holder with a demeanor. I have a character.
It's Lily Rose. Would you like to come on to the channel? Because we would love to have you on. I will bring the link to.
Yo, she typing more than Fundi talking. So what? I mean, like, what is this? Like, I mean, like, do you got something you need to say? And this is not anything aggressively charged towards you, but like me and her are trying to have a dialogue between each other. You typing because you want what you're saying to be seen. So I want you to be heard if you have something to say. Okay. So we'll give you a second.
That's right. Well, that's right.
Yeah, we're gonna give you a second
because at the end of the day, world needs to. If you want to confront any of these people on this panel, don't do it on just in the chat. Talk to them. We have an open panel. You will be allowed to come on the open panel. We're being very fair, and you are saying a lot. So come on.
I think that's great. Okay, hold on.
Just,
I know what it said. I know what it said. My bad. Yeah, I think this is great too, man. And then you'll actually get to see who's who when they actually don't step forth and then
yes.
want to have that dialogue.
Yeah, I think it's better that they come on and let them come on with your opinions and everything. Just come on. Come on. You will be allowed to come on. We will treat you fairly. We will treat every last one of the beam team and every last of the foot on your neck squads fairly. So come on and talk to these two so you guys can square out all this bullshit that's been going on. It's time to it's time for that shit to go out the window. So he wants to talk to you. At the end of the day, come on. So I'm gonna drop the link in a few seconds. Give me 1 second, y'all. Hold on.
She not gonna come up here, man. She not wanting to talk. She gonna continue to be. See, this is how a lot of the stuff gets spread. Because see, like if Fundi's saying that she didn't see what I said in her chat that day, that must have meant that she seen what somebody that subscribed to her and that she normally recognized in her chat was saying. Because it's hard not to recognize my icon. That's why I made it like that. I hate McDonald's. So every time you see a McDonald's, you think of me. That's the whole point of this. It's marketing. It's branding. So that I don't get none of that right there. But you know, we'll go ahead and then get to it though. Hold on, because I got a lot of files. I got a lot of recordings. Hold on, I'm still looking. I'm still going. Hold on. It's a bunch of these joints. Wait, man.
Hey, Miss Lily Rose. We just dropped the link, so
man, she not coming up.
Check it out.
She not coming up here, bro. I could drop a telephone number for her. She still ain't coming up here. That's how this stuff right here goes, brother Peanut. And I appreciate you coming through with the upload and even holding this live stream right here. This is what people do, man. I've been dealing with this right now, man, going over 3 years, man. This is my job, man. You figured it.
Yeah, because I don't want this thing to be biased. I don't want this thing to be biased because I am neutral. And you can't get no more neutral to me because I don't have a team as far as like outside team and all this other stuff. I love both of you guys, and I am so appreciative that you guys decided to come on my platform. You don't understand that you guys have made a difference in the conscious community throughout the years. You guys are so awesome. I remember you with the Kamika, you know, the lady, and I also remember this young lady who was on that ass on Nature Boy, and I just love you guys. We got Lily Rose. She is coming on. We got a full person people in a panel. How you doing, Miss Lily?
Let me mute up.
I'm doing good. How are you, sir?
All right. It's a privilege to have you on here. Let's be respectful and let's have a bridge built. Let's go.
Okay. So, first of all, the reason why I was making comments in the chat was because I was there. People do not know Lily Rose is Nutter Butter. That is me. World, I've never been afraid of you.
I don't even know
never been
Nutter Butter.
Wait, I'm not.
I don't even know.
Okay. If I'm going to be,
if I'm going to be real aggressive,
okay,
all right, bye.
If I'm going to be interrupted, then there's no reason for this.
Listen, your tone. We don't have that tone.
You had that tone with me.
We're not.
Just by chatting.
Listen,
so
you hollering and stuff, lady.
That show is going to mute.
I don't have to. You can go do that on your channel.
We want to hear you, sister.
No,
we want to hear you.
She ain't going to come on. She ain't going to come on.
Right, because you doing all this hollering. You ain't coming on and saying nothing. No damn way. We going to have a hollering match? Wow. What you want to do? All right, then. So just calm down, sister.
Let's build, you guys. Let's build.
Down,
we want love. No running. There's no running in this section. There's no running in this section. I don't want you guys to run. You want to talk to world. I don't want you to run. You said what's on your mind.
Nah, that's okay, bro. Because that,
Okay,
and it wasn't even anything bad. Like he immediately jumped on, like she ain't coming on. She ain't this, she and this, she did it. And I'm like, wait a minute. Like,
what do you have to do with? What do you have to do with it? Is the question. What do you have to do with this situation? This is how stuff gets started right here. You have so much to say, but don't have nothing to do with it. So what do you have to do with this? That's what I'm talking about.
You want to shut your fucking mouth up so I can talk?
No,
or what? Or you want to just keep talking?
You don't have nothing to do with it. You
want to just keep talking, you big mouth motherfucker?
You just want to argue and holler, and I'll be all of those different vulgar.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly. You disrespectful, yo. Let me mute up, yo. You mad disrespectful, yo.
Let's be respectful. Let's be respectful. I didn't hear word curse you out, sweetheart. Let's just be respectful. If you want to talk to him,
tell him to be respectful to me.
Okay, he's going to be respectful to you, but he's not cursing you. Okay, so let's be respectful.
Curse, a curse word ain't no different than me saying whatever. That ain't nothing. Y'all full of me. Y'all do worse stuff in this community.
Y'all don't do worse stuff. Y'all don't do worse stuff. Listen, y'all don't do worse stuff. You don't know me, okay? So I want you to understand that I am not biased. I'm not biased. That's why I'm not kicking you off. I am not biased. What I'm trying to let you understand is that you guys can have a conversation without cursing each other out, because we got other people who watching us. Black people got to stop degrading each other. Let's do this. We can do this better. Come on now.
What I'm saying, sir, is that he already said she ain't coming up here. Like, he don't even know me. He just went off on me in the comments because I was backing Fundi feet about what she was saying. I wasn't saying nothing disparaging about world. I was just saying what the facts was at the time. Not now. I was saying what had happened and the miscommunication, whatever had happened in the chat. So he the one stopped his panel and him talking to pay attention to what I was saying in the chat. But I listened to World and all of that. But all I said was I'm Team Truth. And I didn't just direct it towards him. I directed it towards him and Fundi. Y'all didn't tell the truth, because I was there. I witnessed it because I was a witness. I was there. I'm trying to tell you.
What are you? Yes, I'm trying to understand. What are you trying to say to these two people right here?
Lord, all I was saying was I was agreeing with Fundi on the fact that we were there in the live. Despite me and Fundi's differences, right now, I will always stand up for the truth. I don't care whose side the truth falls on. If the truth falls on somebody I don't like, it doesn't matter. It's still the truth. Okay? It is still the truth. I'm Team Truth. I'm not Team Nobody. I'm not Team World. I'm not Team Fundi. I'm Team Truth. And all I was saying was exactly what Fundi has said when he's trying to sit up here and him on. No, I didn't. Yes, you did, World.
Okay,
you
well, I'm being team. You saying you team. I'm being team. You've been keep talking. Okay, I got a whole live channel. I'm gonna go live and address this. Okay, I'm gonna go live and address this.
No, you don't.
I'm gonna go live and address this. Okay, that's what I'm saying. You don't have nothing to do with this, bro. Bro, listen. You
right now. That's why I cut her off, because at the end of the day, this is between you and
asked me to come here to talk to her. That's what we were doing. Now you got somebody you added.
That's why I took her off. That's why I took off.
Listen, bro. I got my own channel. Okay, I ask people every fucking day, do they want to talk about something? Okay, all day.
Right.
Every day. I done talked about the coronavirus.
That's why I took off.
Nobody want to talk about that. We done talked about these clowns throughout this community with this fraud.
Girl, she was disrespectful, and that's why I took her off, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what is this?
Like, what did she got?
Okay, Master Fundi, what does she have to do with anything?
World.
You keep saying my name. I'm asking you a question. What does she have to do with anything?
I didn't bring her on the panel, bro.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, okay, so now back to what you were saying. Now, do you want to hear the receipts now so we can go ahead and get on with this? Because I don't do this, and I got stuff to do. I could have been watching Netflix. But let me go ahead and play this right now. Since you didn't hear the apology and all that stuff or whatever, this is what I
World,
say
did I
divine.
do something to you?
You didn't do nothing to me. This ain't my energy. I didn't come here for this. So I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, since we talking about this, let's go ahead and get to it. All right, let's get to it. All right, let's go, man.
Whenever that I did something wrong. So just like right now, and I know that, you know what I'm saying, that's your big sis. You know, when I roasted Fundi Fee, I did that, you know what I'm saying? Because like I say, I've been knew her. So she knew how I was gonna come. You know, I ain't gotta go into the particulars of all of that, you know, but me being a man, I can say, you know, publicly that I do apologize for Master Fundi Fee, you know, for me disrespecting her. You know what I'm saying? I want to put that.
Wait a minute, hold on, wait for it.
Get at a moment of silence.
Wait for it.
I'm gonna go ahead and restate that again. I want to make a public address and apology to Master Fundi Fee, and I'm just letting her know by me disrespecting her. You know what I'm saying? That's my bad. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give it a moment of silence.
Hold on, wait for it. Wait on, I say to come back now. Wait for it, because I can tell you this exact date when this actually happened. Wait a minute.
Let's press forward.
Hold on.
Let's press forward. Okay. Indeed. Okay.
Okay, so now I just want to say this real quick.
Wow.
I just want to clear this up.
Oh,
You just
what you say
inspired
now?
me to do something. But
What you say? Okay, hold on. Now the date on this, hold on. Wait. Do I need to play it on the computer? Want me to play it on the computer?
I couldn't hear it over you talking.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right, I'm gonna mute up for a minute. I'll find it and I'll let you go ahead and go in because you know the Beam team keep them receipts, man. Triple beam salute. I'll be right back.
World, brother, I don't need nothing else.
I think what's going on is a lot of misunderstanding, and for what I see. And as far as you guys go, the young lady said that she disagreed with you and World, and despite her disagreement with you, she was trying to side with you on a certain notion. But so people who come on a panel have to understand that you have to be respectful. And she was cursing, and that does not, you know, we're trying to build, and that does not reflect Fundi Fee. Fundi Fee was not ever that young lady.
That's right. That's what I was trying to tell her. That's why I said Master Fundi was not. That wasn't her energy. This is the tone of what I got just from the few minutes with her coming up in here trolling, hating, sitting in your bushes or whatever. Right? Okay. It's a thing that she didn't even acknowledge that I publicly apologized to her. She don't even watch my channel. I watch her all the time. I always watch Fundi. I've been watching Fundi since Facebook. I've been watching Fundi since we've been in the Dr. Francis Cress Wilson Facebook group. I've been watching Fundi since we've been in the motherfucking the Facebook group Black Empowerment Melanin Empowerment. Come on, man, stop, man. You know I made the damn flyer for Pharaoh and said it. When I Empress Sekhmet, when she came to the Black Power Awards, that shit's still on my Facebook page. Like straight up. Like, yeah, I've been new Master Fundi. That's why when I did that, I didn't look at it as being serious. Everybody else looked at it like, oh, you disrespecting Master Fundi. I'm like, no, I'm just roasting.
Right.
You know that I'm a roaster. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? That been my Facebook page. You can check all my memes. I've been about that conscious funny shit. I've been doing this. So everybody else looked like, oh, I got to take up for Fundi Fee, like with Ashe, with what I just showed you right here. So I'm gonna play this again so she can hear it, and then I won't be talking to none of that stuff right there, and you'll be able to hear it.
Yes, sir.
These will be the receipts. Yeah, that's facts. I thought you knew about that though, because yeah, I watch you. Anybody, I'm gonna tell you like this right here, and you're not somebody that I'm gonna say that I got a problem with, but anybody that I have ever had an issue with that's a channel holder, I always watch their channel. You know what I'm saying? So that's
how you do it.
That's right. And when I listen to your live streams, I can't say that I enjoy your live streams. Okay. So that's why I listen to you. If I didn't like your shit, I wouldn't listen to it because I got a whole live channel, matter of fact, I got 15 other damn channels. So, you know, like straight up, I on every network, I can be talking about some other stuff, but I choose only.
And I can't say that World on your behalf, and I can't say this, and I ain't kissing your ass. I want to let you know. I can say that World News have stated to several other women that he has apologized, and I have seen him on many occasions apologize. That's why I built this. I was trying to get you guys on because World was trying to build, bringing us together, and I'm going to finish off what he started.
Yeah, that was a, and you know what? I just appreciate you doing it. Like I say, now I can go ahead and clear all this up. Like I say, them receipts is coming. I gotta push it through a whole nother processor. So it's coming up right now. So it's a 10.5. So in 10.5 seconds, I'll play this and I'm gonna be quiet and I'm gonna let you hear it for yourself, me and Ashe. If I need to play the entire, you know what I'm saying, live stream, I go find that too. But you know, just right now, being that we all on here, whatever, and we tuning in, I'm gonna play the receipts when I officially apologize to Master Fundi. Okay.
Whenever that I did something wrong. So just like right now, and I know that, you know what I'm saying, that's your big sis. You know, when I roasted Fundi Fee, I did that, you know what I'm saying? Because like I say, I've been knew her. So she knew how I was gonna come. You know, I ain't gotta go into the particulars of all of that, you know, but me being a man, I can say, you know, publicly that I do apologize for Master Fundi Fee, you know, for me disrespecting her. You know what I'm saying? I just want
Okay.
And I'm hold on. I want to get that a moment of silence. Man. I'm gonna go ahead and restate that.
I gave that a moment of silence on my channel. Okay.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Respecting her. You know what I'm saying? That's my bad. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give it a moment of silence.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Okay, let's press forward. Let's press forward. Okay. Indeed. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so now I just want to say this real quick. I just want to clear this up because you just inspired me to do something with what you just did.
Okay. You want to see the date and all that stuff? Because I can show you the date and all that stuff when this happened right here. I'm gonna show you the date.
Absolutely no need.
I'll show you just so you can see it. You'll be like, "What?" I'm telling you, I don't be capping. I keep all receipts, man. Like anytime it's some stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know, I got to be able to show that stuff right there. Okay, here you go. If you share my screen right now, it'll be able to show you this those receipts rather. Hold on, it's gonna be able to process. Matter of fact, nah, that'll be from her page. Hold on, let me go back. Let me go back in.
Let me share.
Hold on, not from that one. Not that one. It's gonna be the other one. Hold on, it's from this one. Oh, it's about to come back up. Now share that one right there. Okay, that's the right one.
Okay.
And then you can hit that square all the way to the right down there, and it'll be one screen. And then you can see the date. You see what I'm saying? See how long ago that stuff right there was? Now, when you click on it again, it'll come right on there. You just push it one time, it'll come right on there.
Okay, just hit it one more time.
Okay. There you go, right there. See that date right there? Read that date. You see how long that was? I've been apologizing to you, Fundi Fee. That's all I'm saying. I don't tell no lies, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I keep this stuff, but I just got so much stuff on record.
Sometimes we don't see shit. You heard me?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I did that on that channel right there. That channel got threw away. I ain't caring about that channel. But yeah, I still got the receipts. I got the receipts on everything.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
I you don't know unless you know. I try to keep my shit as low and I try to keep my shit as low as possible. And when I say low, I keep my face in my garden as much as I possibly can, so I can keep my content light and this stuff that's happening doesn't infect my teachings. Because let me not say that. Let me say thank you.
Oh,
thank you. And let us just example for what can happen when people talk it out and they're just civil with one another and they want and understand.
Hey, you older than me,
so
glory goes to the Most High.
The brother knew he was
all
wrong.
Glory goes to the Most High.
Yeah, you can look at the date. You can go back to your video from that date and look at it. Then when you do go back and then push live chat and go back and look at live chat replay, and you will see. I'm telling you, I went straight to Nature Boy inbox and I told him. And the reason why I told him that because I knew that he was broke as hell. And the reason how I knew that he was broke because I already had an agent. You understand what I'm saying? That was talking to him. And she was already talking to him and he was already asking her for money. So he wanted to do the debate any damn way. That's why I told him, I said, well, I'll put your cash app, you know what I'm saying, up and I'll put Master Fundi's up too. What you want to do? He was like, all right, I'll do it. He's like, I do it. But before that, he was claiming he didn't know who you was. Oh, who you talking about? That lady with the hood on? I'm like, man, you know who she is, man. I went to his channel and told him that. I went and told him that. So it's all good. Like I say, and being that you are the elder, you are older sister within many communities. This community you acknowledged as, I've been knew that I was wrong. That's why that date, as is stated, that's when that took place. Okay. And I think that may have been a couple months after whenever that took place. And when I talked, when I talked to Ashe. But it's all good though.
It is actually, brother. It is. You know, absolutely. I just keep my distance when it's just what it is. I don't want to add to nobody's fire. I'm not trying to add gasoline to nothing. I don't want to nuke nobody, and I try my best not to do friendly freaking fire.
That's what's up.
So I kept my distance.
But did I not reach out to you? Did I not tell you about the Nature Boy thing with the Texas thing when all that stuff was taking place?
Yes, you did, sir.
Right.
And so I humbly thank you.
That's what's up. And like I say, I didn't need an appreciation or thank you. I just wanted to let you know that, you know, I still had your best interest at mind. That's just like throughout the times people thought, you know what I'm saying, that me and Jazzy hated each other. Man, I had mad people saying, oh, I like you and Jazzy. I was sending Jazzy inboxes then. We've been talking. I ain't gotta let everybody know who I talk to every damn day in the inbox. It's just like that. You see? And a lot of the stuff gets started on social media because people be in the comments saying stuff. Now, if you are not a channel holder, if you're not out here impacting people with what you're doing, but you simply have an opinion, just know that everybody got an opinion. I ask people like yourself to come to my show and talk about that. You can come over there and talk all that $100 worth of shit that you want to on my channel. We're going to be live on World News Originals later on. Come over there and I'm going to give you the, you can talk all the shit you want to talk. I'm just saying I didn't want you to talk it on his channel because that wasn't the theme, nor was that the energy between me and Master Fundi or the brother Peanut Nola 504. Okay, that's all I was saying. So when you got loud, that's why I got loud. I didn't cuss you out. I'm just letting you know I can get loud too, and I know for damn sure you can't out talk me. You can't do that. You're gonna get tired and mad, and you ain't got enough more.
I'll tell you this. I want to tell both of you guys that I'm grateful. Do y'all understand what everybody has just seen? Everybody has just seen two of the most powerful people on social media as far as YouTube and everywhere. I like to say social media. And me, I want to tell you, people saw you guys say, "I'm sorry," and this is what I was striving to do. I was striving to bring you guys together. I didn't want the mess bullshit. I didn't want to divide you two guys. I don't want to start some outsider to come in here. The only reason why I allowed the young lady to come on was to give, because you want to talk to the world. So at the end of the day, I would have never allowed her on here if she was being disrespectful. I would not allow you. You two are my important guests. I would not allow anybody to come on the outside to. You guys have resolved this, and you guys did this. Y'all did this, and this is why everybody love you guys. This is why everybody going to continue subscribing to. I want you guys to, if you're on my panel and you don't, for those who follow the Aborigine people like me, what my channel stands for, please subscribe to Fundi Feed and please subscribe to Mr. World News, because Mr. World News is the best news, and Mr. Fundi Feed, she is the master of disaster. And I love you guys. And what we did today, we did something other people couldn't do, and this is what you were trying to do with Jazzy and Diva Town Boys. I didn't see you causing no freaking mess. I didn't see you trying to you didn't bring them two women on that stage to cause division. You brought them on that stage to be together.
Now just think, brother. Now, being that you acknowledge that, and I'm sure other people aside from just Jazzy and people that subscribe to Jazzy, right? Being that all of y'all know that, my thing is, how the hell did she even get that confused? I just showed you receipts dating back with me apologizing to Fundi. See, I could have been told everybody what the scoop and what the deal was with Diva. That's why you ain't see me messing with Diva. Period, point blank. So I don't know what
That's
the
right.
hell she talking about. Yeah, that's why I kept them damn receipts. That was the purpose of that. And that's why when I played what I played, that should show everybody on how that she was able to use people. Now that you up here, Master Fundi, I will say that she used the hell up out of your damn name with a narrative too.
A few narratives.
I say I got receipts on top of
Big
damn
time,
receipts out
big
here.
time.
Yeah, because you were supposed to do this and then Fundy this and then I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, and I don't know about doing this. I'm not the fall guy. So that's why I just sit there and just start recording and stuff. I was like, this is funny. And then I'm like, you don't think that I know that you record me and the damn phone keep echoing and all this dumb ass shit? I'm like, yo, you was crazy. She talking to me. Look, she talking to me on speakerphone, but got another phone recording me. And I'm like, yo, are you serious right now? Like are you serious? So back then I said, you know what? This person is trying to create some stuff. And I honestly feel like with the person that was commenting, that is the shit that I'm talking about with things that get started, because that person that commented, they came up here on your platform and said their name was Nutter Butter or some shit like that. I don't even know who the hell that you are. And I'm not saying that to be disrespectful, but I'm a channel holder. I don't know who all of these subscribers are. And if you are a channel holder, I've never seen a video by Nutter Butter. I don't even know what only thing I know about a Nutter Butter is I ate one a few times. I don't like them. But other than that, you know, as far as if you want to talk, come to the originals and let's build. Bring that same energy, all that cussing shit and all that, because I'm not going to do that on Peanut's channel, okay? But I come to my channel, I hit you. Just I'll be live a little bit, but back to what we was talking about, because I want to hear this shit right here. Because
All I can
get up out of here like you bad or whatever.
I can't.
Let me mute
I can't
up.
tell you this. I appreciate being a part of your Bean team, and when I tell you, man, you give me on many occasions on your platform to be able to be myself, man. And I want to tell you, man, you are not what people said you was. When I first got on these YouTube streets, they told me to avoid you. People were saying all kinds of negative things about you, and they also said things about Miss Foodie Feet. And that's just going to show you. Listen to your own, have your own mind. Don't listen to what the fuck people say. Listen to your own mind and listen to what these people got to say, because you will begin to get your own feeling towards a person. You'll get to understand your own, you make up your own mind about people. And when I tell you, this man and this woman, again, Applicator Jazzy G, they've been trying to take down the madness of carbonation for so long. And all of a sudden, it's been the narrative, it's to destroy each other. And I don't understand this. We were trying to take down a cult, and then all of a sudden, here we go. You know, Miss Meat is on here.
That's what. Hey, shout out to Miss Meat, but that's what Nutter Butter was just trying to do.
Hey everybody, hey world, hey Fundi. I know you don't know me.
No, ma'am.
I know. I watch you. Your chat be vicious, child.
Get that Falcon thing off your avatar. Get that Falcon thing off your avatar, girl.
Rise up. Anyway, I just want to say, if us as channel holder supporters, whoever that lady is just did, that don't solve anything. That don't do nothing but further make the issues, because you go from chat to chat saying like what you seen and what you heard. That's what this was about. This was about them two. They know what happened. Fundi know what happened, and world know what happened. We have to stop as just chatters or supporters spreading this stuff all around YouTube, because that's what really keeps it going. It don't be the channel holders, because they don't say nothing else about the person. It be their supporters that go from chat to chat with all that. You know what I mean? Just like the situation y'all was talking about that world tried to do the other day. I done seen 3-4 videos since that video when you could have just got it out on that video, which is crazy. Just want to go to channel holder spreading this stuff. That don't make it better. I don't. But since you said the name Nutter Butter, I have heard a few people saying things, but I don't know the person, so why would I talk about it? Just like, why would world talk about the person? Why would I talk about Fundi? She's never done anything to me. I'm not gonna go, even if this didn't turn out right for them too. I wouldn't have went in Fundi's chat or wherever she's
Right.
chatting at saying, you did this to her. I wouldn't do
Little
it
stuff.
for it. You know,
How I'ma do that?
y'all, I'm just
How I'ma do
speaking
that, me?
as
How I'ma
right.
do that,
I'm
Miss
just
Me?
speaking as the supporters of the people. We
Why
have to
I'm gonna
stop
come up?
that.
Why I'm gonna come up? How I'm gonna come over your house and then just bust up in there and start arguing with somebody that just came over your house?
Right.
How I'm gonna do that? Just bust up in your damn house and start. That's what I'm trying to tell this lady with these all these
Just
different names and stuff. Like I supposed to be memorizing folks' names and stuff. I be memorizing people that be abducting folks and stuff, organ harvesters and cult leaders and pedophiles and shit
right.
like that. Like I'm not the person like with all of that like aggressive hostility stuff. Like you come to my channel, love, to make it make sense. Now you keep screaming
Yeah.
all this stuff about your team. I invite you and your whole team over to World News Original, and I bet you won't stand on that. So go get whoever that you want and tell them that World News said, let's have a dialogue based off of on how aggressively that you approach this live stream about something that didn't have shit to do with you. Okay. So
Okay,
go
so
tell
this
your
is the
team that.
person.
Go tell
See,
your
this is
team
what
that.
I'm talking about. This is
Right.
what I'm
Go
talking
tell your
about.
team.
See, about those comments, like we have to stop it. Like you've never been in his chat. We've never seen a Nutter Butter or Lily Rose in his
I
chat.
ain't never seen
We
that
would
before.
notice you. We would notice you. So if you had this much hostility against him, now for one, y'all, I'm gonna get this straight again. I don't understand how you can have hostility for
Hey, look,
anyone on the internet.
Miss
I
Me,
would
let
just
me
not
interject.
watch it.
Let me interject right quick. I don't mean to cut you off, but she just sitting in she put in the chat talking about she didn't say no team. You did say you said you was Team Truth. Ain't that what you said? Ain't that what you said? You said you was Team Truth because I'm gonna rewind this back just so I can record it. But you did say that you was Team Truth, right? So you saying that you're gonna put that on Truth TV? That's what you trying to tell me? Because I know who he is. So you saying you're gonna come over here bumping your gums, running your mouth when I'm up here making sure that we clarify that I apologize to Master Fundi Fee. That's what you're doing. So
She
Team
said
Truth will
Team
approve
Truth
of
is
that.
herself. She claimed Team Truth is
Oh,
just
okay.
herself. So,
Oh, okay. Well, I'll be a dummy and all that. Like I say, when I go live, come over there, yo, because I see you want some attention. I'm gonna make sure I give you some tonight. Yeah, we're gonna have a show with you. Your name gonna be in the title. Your name gonna be in the title. Lily Rose Nutter Butter. Okay.
Well, you know what? And see, that's what I be talking about. See, it's
oh my
these.
God.
Okay, y'all. That's all I wanted to say. As supporters, if we stop going around from these chats to chats, talking stuff about people y'all really don't know in real life, like you don't know them in real life. Okay, some people y'all do know in real life or whatever, but you got 3,000 subscribers. I guarantee you don't know these people in real life. I can almost promise. You can't hate someone on the internet. Just don't watch them.
Hell, she just hate me for some shit that she remember. She said that I left up out of Fundi's chat. I left up out. How I leave up out of there? The hell is you talking about? It ain't like I was on her live. She don't even go live with people. What are you talking about? I seen her live on Grown Folks TV with him talking to Nature Boy, but she don't go live on her channel with nobody else. She don't have no panel. So what are you talking about? I was in the comments, so you see me run up out of there. What are you talking about, lady?
Lily said she don't hate you, world. Lily said she don't hate you.
So why did she come up with all that aggression though?
You feel what I'm saying? Like,
but anyway, I just before I drop off, I want to say, Fundi, I watch you. You never see me comment probably, but I do watch you, and I just want to know. Sometimes when you be standing in that camera and you get serious, I be like, oh my God. I be listening. Whoa, raised in the house with that woman there. Whoa, yeah, business. I'll be like, oh my God, I be kind of scared. Well, I'll be listening, but I'll see y'all later on. World. Thanks, Peanut. Rise up, Peanut. Hey, I can't wait. Listen,
Thank you. Ain't no rise
your
up.
panel.
Who that, baby? Who that?
When you start,
you already
know. Who that? Say that again. He said,
who that?
Y'all make sure y'all sub and like.
That's right. I didn't even know you had Peanut. I just so I'll be like, you know how YouTube is with these notifications. So a lot of times I just look at these people. I'll be like, Fundi made a live, world. He pretty much, he tried to give as much heads up as he can because they show be hating on him. But other than that, yeah, I didn't know. So I did sub to your channel.
But see, I didn't.
Hopefully I can see y'all over
on
mine too.
Miss B. Miss B, I want you to
Mhm.
understand that I did not plan for this. What happens was Miss Fundi, which is my sister, she came on to my platform like she's always supported me on, and then her and I had well, I had said, could you please let me interview you? So she was telling me about her life, and we were having a good breakdown. And then Mr. World came in, and then Mr. World came in, and she asked Fundi asked World could she have a conversation with World. So I want you guys to know that I didn't do this for the views. I just was having a conversation with Miss Fundi Fee, and then World and Miss Fundi had a conversation. Okay, so I want you guys to understand that I did not plan this. It just happened to be this way, and God is good. The Most High is good because we are
Well,
building
it
this.
happened.
See, we didn't
It
plan
happened,
this.
and that's good.
It happened
And
for a reason.
I like
This
it.
is
I mean, I like when
Passover,
stuff
right?
happens.
This is
That's right.
Passover,
It's
right?
the Passover.
This is
I,
lamb's blood on
yes.
the door.
So I want you to
It's
understand this was not for me for views and all this because world by just saying world names and saying Fundi Fee name, I actually you guys are the big YouTubers. I'm just a small guy, and I want to tell you guys that what I do is I talk about a different sector, okay? And I love you guys. I love both of you guys. I love all three of you guys, and I want to tell you guys that you guys motivate me every day to do right, okay? I want you guys, I don't pick sides, okay? So that side bullshit is not with me. I'm trying to put you guys together because I realize that you guys have divine nature. That you and the world, stuff that you learn, man, stuff you be teaching me about, some of the stuff that you learn in the Nation of Islam and the stuff, man, I'd be like so intrigued. And then some of the stuff I learned from Master Food and Feed, I'd be like, wow. So you guys are great, man. So
I
no great
appreciate the
together, man.
love. I
Especially when he
appreciate
be
the
speaking
love.
Spanish. Especially when he be speaking Spanish. I'm like, this nigga ain't here no
Hey,
Spanish.
hey, that's why another butter on me like that. You feel me though? That's what it is though. I got me a whole new boo. I got me another buddy. Oh,
Out there,
another
you
buddy.
crazy. I'm gonna drop
I
off of
would
here. I'll see y'all
personally,
later on. Hope to see you
yes,
later
ma'am.
too, Fundi on, World,
It is
he's opened
always
his
a pleasure, Miss
platform.
Me.
Okay. See y'all later.
I want,
Okay,
hey,
me.
I want you guys to put the ones up for Mr. World and Miss Fundi Fee. That foot on your neck. What made you? I want to understand that shirt. Oh my God! When you was putting your foot on people's throat, I think, man, you had me scared. I ain't gonna lie, man. What you? So I want you guys to please subscribe to these people because they mean a lot to me and their reason they motivate me to do this thing. You hear me? So it is what it is.
And world, thank you for coming because it was impromptu. This was my thing.
That's
It
what's
it was
up.
just something that moved me like, okay, he here, I'm
It
here.
did.
Everybody trying to mend this shit. It's Easter, Passover. Let's just do this. Fuck it. Hey world, Olive Branch. Let's do this. Let's talk about this. Let's do it. And that's how this came in. This just off the cut. That's how I like that. I'm sorry. So thank you for I should say bending in my direction a little bit. Thank you, sir.
All facts. So you
Wow.
already know what it is, man. Like I said, I'm just glad we got some understanding and clarification up out of this thing. You know what I mean? For real though. And I appreciate you too, Peanut Nola 504 for real, man.
I'm glad you know who I am. And as far as like I told you, I show my life. Okay. I know y'all see my avatar. My avatar is because I represent the Aborigine people of this land, so-called African Americans. Not all of us, we all the original world started from Africa, but I also state that the original Americans are African. I mean that the original Americans are indigenous people. We are the indigenous people of this land. And I just want you guys to understand that what I teach is that we are already here on our own land. So that's what I teach. Okay. So
You're
I
damn
hope you
right
guys
we are.
get time.
And we ain't
Yeah, this
going
is
nowhere.
our land and stop calling ourselves immigrants in our own land. We don't have to go to Africa. We don't have to go anywhere. This is Turtle Island. I want you guys to understand this is Turtle Island. If you can find the Confederate flag, you can find the Titanic, but you cannot find the slave ships. Okay, So I want you to understand that only 5% of Africans came to America. Only 5%. What happened to the people that were already here? So that's what I teach. Okay, so I want you to understand. I'm no disrespect to anybody from Africa who wants to be African. I am about the indigenous people. I'm a Tata, Tata Nation, and I just want you guys to understand that I'm for all you guys, all melanated people. I love all you guys. Okay, so thank you so much. I want, like I said many times, I want you to understand. I want to thank you for allowing me to have you guys on. And world, I'm gonna tell you this, world. You, I got more props for you because I knew Fundi was gonna do it. But for you to come on, that shows me what kind of man you are. That shows you're not egotistic. You're not egotistic, dog. You're not and I just want to say that I'm thankful for you because some people are like, man, I'm too big for this little guy chain. You came on here and you came to talk to Fundi Fee, and I'm glad that it was a small channel that you guys came on. And I'm not about the views. If you guys don't want to subscribe to my channel, I'm fine with that. I do other stuff, okay? So you may not like the shit I'm spreading, but it is what it is. But I love you guys. I want you guys to understand we are nothing without each other. We are nothing without each other. If we keep separating, all we are no different than the white man has been separating us for over 400 years, going into 500 years right now. So we're gonna keep battling our own people for what? Why we keep tearing each other down? And I'm gonna tell you this. I want to give a shout out to Jazzy D because I'm gonna tell you about that single woman. For those who are downing women who are going through, who basically raising kids on their own. For those who sit there and talk down on our black melanated woman, you have a mother. You have a mother. And I want you to understand, what are you doing? You are destroying, I guess you don't have respect for your own mother. And I get so sick and tired of us are destroying our black women. If you were so good of a man, we got to be better as men so our women won't be in their captivity. And this is why our women are going to other relationships with other nations of people. Because us as black men, we are not standing up of being a man. We are the fault to the reason why the black woman is falling. We are the fault. So there's no excuse on why our women are in their captivity. It's our fault. Okay? So I'm kudos to all the strong black females that are out here and all the strong males that are out here. Because when I see you, King World, I want to take that crown off of you and say that you are a chief in your land. That European says that he's a king. You are bigger than the chief. Bigger than the king. You are a chief. That's just my opinion, brother.
Hey, well, the only time, the only reason,
you guys get the final say. You guys about to close. I want you guys, world, you're gonna say your final say, and Fundi Fee's gonna say her final say, and I'm gonna shut the hell up.
Man, shout out to Master Fundi. I appreciate this opportunity to be able to build with you and to be able to chop it up on the live stream so people wouldn't think it was no abracadabra, hocus pocus, and all of that. Shout out to the chat, everybody that came through. Make sure y'all subscribe to Peanut. I shared this live stream. Hopefully other people will share the video as well. Hopefully this is an example for other channel holders who may have had an issue in times prior to now. And once again, I appreciate the opportunity. And shout out to you, Peanut. Shout out to Fundi Fee and the Foot on Neck squad as well. All right.
All praises due to the Most High. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. It is my pleasure to have built this particular relationship back and to show that it can happen if we just put it to the side for a minute and try to find out where the structure broke. And if we can get that one piece back, the whole structure can stand firm again. And we know what happened and it won't happen again. So again, thank you to everybody, and that includes Nutter, because it also gave us the idea that just because it went from 0 to 100 doesn't mean it can't come back, because we control this.
That's
And
fact.
what better thing to give God than our unity again?
Are you done?
Yes.
Hello. Well, like I said, and I'm going to end this right. I want you guys. World News is going on tonight. What time, World?
Let me see, man. Probably about a couple hours and some change. We're gonna be rocking. We're gonna be on there tonight. So yeah, I'm gonna get a little leeway.
Okay, please, everybody that came over here, please go over to World's channel. We are linked to each other. We are a team, and we got to support the brother like he supported this channel. And also, Miss Fundi Fee, when are you going on again?
Probably tomorrow morning to finish up. Well, at least to get into at least to 18 on the 48 laws of power.
All right.
Okay.
And I love you guys. All glory goes to the Most High, and I want you to be safe out there. We'll make some more of them videos that you be making about the coronavirus, because I tell you, man, and you are the news, and keep it going, brother. Keep doing what you're doing. Once again, thank you. I want to thank everybody who came on to listen to these great people. Come on, and I'm sorry that that you guys had to. Look, nothing broke this. Nothing broke this, and that's what I love about it. You guys did not allow the outside to break what you guys are building in the inside. And like I told you, like I said before, all glory goes to the Most High. We are nothing without the Most High. Peace and blessings. I'm out of here, you guys.